Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be looking at the Panosh Palace Voltron line from the 80s. I have all 5 of the lions. I got a few of the figures. I don't have all of them, but we're going to assemble this thing into Voltron. Let's look at our figures real quick. We got Hunk. He's the only one I have a helmet for. And then we have Pidge. I don't have, I think, Keith. Yeah, Keith is the one for the black lion. So he has the red outfit. And then Lance is the one in the blue. So there he is. And Princess Aurora. All right, so let's look at each one of these real quick. So this is the yellow lion. And they have like weapons and stuff they can use when they're in lion form. The ones that they kind of go in their mouths like blades or something. Not sure what these are for. Some kind of weapons. And then they have like guns that go on their tails. And the yellow one has a big old blaster thing on the thing. The other ones don't have that. All right, and go ahead and put our figures inside them as we go. So there it is. These were pretty cool because that they were in scale with the figures, and you could put the figures inside them, and then you still make them line up to form Voltron. So the little doors are kind of easy to get off where they don't snap shut. But I've actually had these since I was a kid, so these are my originals, and pretty much stayed in Voltron form most of the time. So I would just like leave it displayed most of the time. So it's in pretty good shape. I'm going to go ahead and transform them as we go. So there's the yellow leg, one of the legs. Let's see, that's the left leg. Let's set him back here. Let's go ahead and do the other leg real quick. So this one comes with a different kind of blade. Looks like that. The yellow line had this one. But the gun and the thing that goes on the legs, the same. We have a little notch. It goes in a little hole there. And the gun's the same. The back legs go up first when you're transforming these. Oh, we didn't put the princess in there yet. Let's do her. Put her in here. Hers is big because she's such a small character. She's got a lot of extra space in there. I'll probably get her and Pidge in the same one. His is going to have a lot of extra space too. Well, the green line's smaller than the blue line, though. The ones that make up the arms are smaller than the ones that make up the legs. All right. So we transform the other leg. We'll look at the red lion. It has this blade. And the smaller ones have guns that go on their legs instead of those disc looking things. And their guns are a little different than the ones that go on the legs. They're the same. Both the arms have the same guns and both the legs have the same guns. But they're different from the legs and arms are different from each other. All right, so there's one of the arms. That's the red lion's the right arm. I have to think. It's been a while. Okay, then you got Oh, I didn't put him in his either, did I? Okay, so these are smaller, so they're a little bit snugger of a fit for the big ones. But Pidge is pretty good. They still fit in pretty good though. They're not. It's not a tight squeeze or anything. All right. And then we got the green lion. It has this weapon. It looks kind of like this one, but they're different. And Pidge goes in that one. Go ahead and remove the guns. All right. And then the black lion. Now the black lion, I don't have a figure to go in it, but it's got a cool cockpit. I can put this one in there just to show you. So that cockpit looks like that when the figure's in it. And it closes up. So I'll take him back out. We'll look at him in a minute. All right, so you get ready to transform Voltron. The black lion goes up like this, and the feet fold in. Wait, before we do that though, that's what locks the arms in. So I'm not going to close them all the way yet. And then you put these down. And when you put the feet up and lock them in place, that's what locks the tails in. So we'll go ahead and stick that tail in. He's locked in place. Do that for the blue one. All right, so they're ready to go. Change my camera angle a little bit. I'm getting up high now. Okay. Then we'll put the red one in. And green lion. And then we do the head. The head just tilts down and raises up, and the face can be seen. And then the ears come out for the kind of horns looking thing. And there he is, Voltron, Defender of the Universe. All right, and then he has some weapons for these come with the black lion. The weapons, you get the long sword and I forget what you call this thing. So there you go. And that is all 5 assembled into one Voltron. Oh, I forgot something. He also has these that come up. There, now he's assembled. So he's pretty tall. I'd say he's probably about, well, you know what? I got a measuring tape right here. Let's see how tall he is assembled. Assembled, he is about 15 inches. Maybe closer to 14, I guess. If you're needing a shelf space, you probably need to have 15-inch clearance so he's not rubbing the top of your shelf. And here's the bad guys just for reference to see the size difference. Like a size comparison. So he's a pretty big guy. I still have the box for the black lion. And inside the box, I had all the original papers that went with it. Oh, there you go. Let me back him up a little bit. There we go. So I had all the original papers that went with all 5 lions. This is the spinning laser blades, what they call that. Okay. And then the blazing sword. That's the one figure I don't have. It's the red one. Keith. There he is. But I always thought this was a really cool set. It didn't get the recognition it should have back in the day, I don't think. I think I actually got these on clearance, like at a one of those bargain hunter type places. It seems like I paid, I want to say, less than $5 for each lion. So, I mean, 25 bucks for the whole thing back then. So it's pretty cool. It had this pamphlet with it. And shows how they connect together. Then there's the Castle of Lions. That thing's cool. I used to have it. I'm going to try to find another one of those. I don't think I had any of the other stuff. The Skull Tank and the... I didn't... These are the only bad guys I have. I didn't have the... Here's a picture of it. I didn't have Keith. And I didn't have... the Robeasts, I think they're called. Let's see. Okay, that's King Zarkon over there. And that's Hagar the Witch, or Hagar. And Prince Lotar, how do you say it? And then there's Robeasts, Mutilor, and Scorpius. And then Skull Scavenger, I think that's the gray one if I remember right. And Doom Commander's the red one, I believe, if I remember right. And then there's all the lines. Then I had like this thing. These were called the Doom Blaster and the Zarkon Zapper. I'm not sure which one's which. And then they had the Robeast Coffins. I didn't have those. So it was a pretty good bit of stuff with that line. I'm going to look at these real quick if you're interested. This is the one for the black lion. So you can actually put that in his mouth when you're not using it, the big sword, and you can put this in one of the side pegs where the lions go when he's in lion form. Get a little closer where you can look at it. You can pause and read it. I'm not going to read all of it, but if I get close enough, you can kind of take a pause and look at it. And that back, I think the back on all these are the same. It just shows how to assemble Voltron. Oh, that tells you which one goes with which line. That's pretty cool. All right, we'll look at the others real quick. This one's for the yellow lion. Yeah, the back's the same on all of them, I believe. And it shows how they have movable tails and legs and heads, where the figures go. And these are about the same, I think, for each one. They just changed the characters out. This one's for the blue lion. I think I called her Princess Aurora. It's Princess Allura. Princess Aurora and something. One of these series I watch all the time. And then this is the Red Lion. These are a little different because they're the arms. So ones for the legs are about the same. No, they're a little different. Okay, wait. That's the leg. Yeah. Yeah, they got different drawings. I figured they kind of had the same drawings and just changed the character out, but they're actually different. I used to like these old drawings and stuff. They used to do ads in the newspapers kind of like that. I wanted to draw pictures for the newspaper ads when I was a kid. And it's the Green Lion. All right. So I'm going to put these in a folder somewhere so they don't get messed up, because I had them all in this box all this time. Some of them are starting to turn a little yellow. The white one's actually doing better than the other one. I mean, the black lion's doing a little better than the other ones. It's a little whiter. All right, so there you go. And I'll give you a closer up of these. That's the Prince, evil Prince guy. See if that will focus. Not on the focus. There we go. The characters were pretty colorful and cool in this show. King Zarkon. They all have movable legs, even though he looks like he's got a robe on. And Haggard only got one movable part. No, she got two. Her head turns and her hand turns. This one's got a cat molded on it. And the rest of ours is just like one big chunk. So it's really just one big piece and then a hand and a head. So she's not very articulate, but still looks pretty bad though. All right, thanks for checking out the review on this Panosh Palace Voltron. And you might notice that I got this white background after I've worked hard to get all this scenery in the background. I'm doing that because I have a lot of rare 70s and 80s playsets I'm about to feature on the channel. And I don't want a lot of busy background. So for these older playsets, I want to do just a solid white background. I think it'll make it easier for y'all to be able to make out the details and stuff. I got a lot of rare things I'm about to review. I have the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Fortress of Fangs. I got the Remco Mini Monster playset carrying case and the Monsterizer, which is really rare. I got this Crystar Crystal Castle. I got the Mego 3 3/4 inch playsets for Buck Rogers, the Starfighter Command Center, and also the one for the Star Trek The Motion Picture line, which was the USS Enterprise bridge. And I also have the Kenner Real West Western Cafe, which is the one based off of the Creature Cantina playset. And just a lot of interesting old stuff I think you'll be interested in. Also, I got the Cobra Command headquarters from the one you ordered from the Sears catalog. It was cardboard. I had that rocket that would go up and down. So check out the channel. I got a lot of good content coming, I promise. If you'll click here, you can subscribe, or you can click right here to see our latest videos. And thanks for watching.